Jeremiah 26. Jeremiah escaped from death. This message came to Jeremiah from the Lord early in the reign of Jehoiakim son of Josiah, king of Judah. This is what the Lord plan of the Lord, and make an announcement to the people who come there to worship Sage from all over Judah. Give them my entire message, include every word. Perhaps they will listen and turn from their evil ways. Then I will pour out on them because of their sin. Say to them, this is what the Lord says. If you will not listen to me and obey my words I have given you, and if you will not listen to my servants the prophet, for I sent them again and again to warn you, but you will never listen to them, then I will destroy this temple and destroy Silo, the place where the tabernacle was located. And I will make Jerusalem an object of cursing in every nation of earth. The priest, the prophet, and all the people listened to Jeremiah as he spoke in front of the Lord's temple. But when Jeremiah had finished his message, saying everything the Lord has told him to say, the priest and prophet and all the people at the temple mocked him. Kill him, they shouted. What right do you have to prophesy in the Lord's name that this temple will be destroyed like Silo? What do you mean saying that Jerusalem will be destroyed and left with no inhabitants? And all the people treated him as he stood in front of the temple. When the officials of Judah heard what was happening, they rushed over from the palace and sat down at the new gate at the of the temple to hold court. The priests and prophets presented their just accusation to the official and the people. This man should die, they said. You have heard with your own ear what a traitor he is, for he has prophesied against the city. Then Jeremiah spoke to the official and the people in his own defense. The Lord sent me prophets against this temple and this city. He said, the Lord gave me every word that I have spoken. But if you don't stop your sinning and begin to obey the Lord your God, he will change his mind after this disaster, and he has announced against you. For as me, I am in your hands. Do with me as you think best. But if you kill me, rest assured that you will be killing an innocent man. The responsibility for such a deed will lie on you, on the city and every person living in it. For it is obviously true that the Lord sent me to speak every word you have heard. Then the official and the people said to priest and prophet, this man does not deserve the death sentence, for he has spoken to us in the name of the Lord our God. Then some of the wise old men stood and spoke to all the people assembled there. They said, remember that when Micah of Morsheth prospered during the reign of King Hezekiah of Judah. He told the people of Judah, this is what the Lord of heaven's army says. Mount Zion will be plowed like an open field. Jerusalem will be reduced to ruins. A thicket will grow on the heights where the temple now stands. But did King Hezekiah and the people kill him for saying this? No, they turned from their sins and worshiped the Lord. They begged him for mercy. Then the Lord changed his mind about the terrible disaster he had pronounced against them. So we are about to do ourselves great harm. At this time, Uriah, son of Shemiah, from Hezekiah Jeremiah, was also prospering for the Lord, and he predicted the same terrible disaster against the city and nation as Jeremiah did. When King Jehoiakim and the army officers and officials heard what he was saying, the king sent some people to kill him. But Uriah heard about the plan and escaped in fear to Egypt. Then King Jehoiakim sent Elisha, son of Achor, to Egypt along with several other men to capture Uriah. They took him as prisoner and brought him back to King Jehoiakim. The king killed Uriah with a sword and had buried him in a marked grave. Nevertheless, Achiah, son of Shaphan, stood up for Jeremiah and persuaded the court not to turn him over to the mob to be killed.